Hello, welcome everyone. So today we have already discussed about male and female reproductive system, if you remember. So we will today find it's very difficult to draw the diagrams of uh, of biology. So if we follow the process and correctly, I will be able to draw a very beautiful diagram. Okay, so let us start drawing the diagram. So now coming to the male reproductive system, what did we say? There is a testis. There is a testis. So I will be going ahead looking at the testis and then I'll proceed. So there's a testis. Testis is a small ovular in structure. Okay, so I have a testis which is covered by what? It is covered by something called as epididymis. So now I have a testis. This is testis. Okay. And the structure I drew here. This is epididymis. Now, what is happening? From here, from epididymis, it is moving to where? It is moving through vas deferens. If this is moving, it is moving through vas deferens. So I am drawing vas deferens and it is moving out. So again, whenever you draw it a bit thinner in structure. It is vas deferens. Vas deferens. So this is what I said. This is what I said. Vas deferens. So this is going and joining where? This is moving and moving into the urinary bladder. This is my urinary bladder. Okay. And now from here, when this moves out through the urinary bladder, when this moves out, it moves through the glands, right? It moves through the glands. So, what are the glands I have? Here I will have glands called as seminal vesicle. Okay, there's seminal vesicle, a gland which is here. All right, let me rectify and draw it with a different color. Okay, so let me draw this and I'll draw the glands with a different color. So you can always use, either there you can use a different color or the same color, no problem. So here I will have the seminal vesicle on either side. Right, after that what will I have? A gland called as prostate gland. And after that, what will I have? A gland which is known as bulbourethral gland. Okay. So now after this, what will happen? After this, it will move. It will move. And it will move through what? Move through the urethra. Right? It will move through the urethra. Fine. So it is moving through the urethra to where? The penis. So this part is known as urethra. Okay. Now I told you the scrotum is covered with a the testis is covered with a muscle. So this muscle is going and it is same way going and getting connected over here. right? So this area is known as the penis. Okay. And this end, which the opening end, it is known as glans penis. So now if the male reproductive organ, you can draw it in this way. When I have drawn it in a side view, I can also draw it in a frontal manner. So just to give once more the drawing, we can just have once more the drawing. So what did we start with? We started with the testis. We moved to the epididymis. It moved up. So this moved up. When I said it went to the urinary bladder, right? And the it completely came out, and here I had seminal vesicle, and then after that I had prostate gland and bulbourethral gland. Okay, and this moved to the urethra and then to the penis. Okay, then to the penis, and then after that, once it came here, I drew the body structure, that is the skin. Okay, so that was there. Then I can always go ahead marking it. So this is, I told you, the penis. This is the urethra. I told you this is testis. This is scrotum, epididymis, then vas deferens, urinary bladder. I have seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland. Bulbourethral. So this is the structure of male reproductive system. Now I told you there's another way of drawing the male reproductive system. So we will go ahead for a few. If I draw this specifically, then what happens is, in this case that I drew just earlier, in this case, the testis, if I have to draw the structure of the testis alone, if I have to draw the structure of the testis alone, then in this case, I can always draw the structure of testis, and then I will say this is the structure of the testis, and each testis has got a seminal vesicle. They are nothing but lobules. So inside I have a convoluted lobules that is there. Okay. So those are tubes which is getting connected with retitesters. So this is retitesters and moving around with the vas efferentia. So this is vas efferentia. And now if I take into the frontal area, then I will say that I can draw both at the same time. So now when I draw this structure, how will I first draw? First, I will draw in this case, there I started from testis. Here also I can start from testis. But herein what I will draw is, I will draw from, first is the urinary bladder. So this is the urinary bladder I have. Okay, so this is my urinary bladder I have. So, right? Now what is happening? I have kidney on either side. Sorry, I have testis on either side. This side also I have a testis. It is covered by, I said, moving around down, it's covered by epididymis. So again, covered by epididymis. The same thing over here as well. So I can go ahead. Covered by epididymis. So this epididymis will move via the vas deferens and move into the urinary bladder. Move into the urinary bladder. Fine. The same thing will go here. Okay. So once it moves into the urinary bladder, it has to get attached with who? The urethra to be moving apart. So once it gets attached, then what are the things I have? Here I have got seminal vesicle. After that, what do I have? The urethra, the prostate gland, and then I have the vulvourethra. So it is moving. So it is moving down, connected with all this, it's moving down. And then what do I have after this structure? I have a penis. So this moves in with the penis. Okay, this is a structure. So this is a male reproductive organ. Here I can show here separately how the retitestis would be. Okay, the retitestis and the vas efferentia. Okay, that's it.